Welcome back, this is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story. Version 1.19.7. No, 5. I haven't upgraded this to 7 yet. What was I thinking? Lying to you like that. Okay, we have more iron to remove from that deposit. Right here. And I intend to take it all. I really hate, I hate. This disturbs my mind, the way that just pops up and down, and it's just not good for my brain. Alright, we had a little bit iron to go here. No idea how much more there is in here. I just know that I plan to not knowingly leave any behind. The pro picking did report this as a huge deposit, and well, how much iron has I taken out of here? Taken a lot of iron out of here. I'm very grateful for it too. But Wolf, it's just that poor crap. Okay. You just go ahead and say whatever you want about it. Wolf's not a snob. Not a quality snob. On lots of things. And when it comes to iron, I'll just say thank you. Please, sir, I want some more. The meat cake. Jeez, Wolf. You're insane! And? What's your point? I am very, very, very grateful that I used one of my temporal gears, the first one I got, to actually set a spawn point. And if I was going to set it anywhere, this is the spot that I would most want it. Not that I think of this as my base. This is a place that we've done the iron working and the pit kilning and the charcoal pitting. We've done all those things. And this is where we found the iron, so it's very much not a food-friendly place, at least not for vegetables or whatever. But we haven't starved either, have we? And we also left the place. I love it. The iron just keeps giving and giving. Pardon me. What a great thing to find. So yeah, I am definitely thinking about whether or not I can get steel. It's not hard to get steel. It's sure a lot harder when you don't have a map and waypoints and all the things that you typically have, because I betcha that I've come across bauxite. Doesn't matter whether I have or not, but what does matter is that if I have no idea where it is. I would have no idea how to get back to it. Thank you for the tin bronze pickaxe. So I think I'll save the last one because, as I mentioned last time, if I run across a treasure hunter, which I'd be willing to bet I probably have already, but having run across one, I have no idea where he would be. And this is the dump. Of course, as we can see in the dump, there's iron right there too. We've got a beautiful shrine going to the crystallized iron that is to be found down here. Oh, crap. Forgot all about that guy. My experience is that when you find iron, you find lots of it. But on Apiary, when I joined their gaming community, I joined to play on the only vintage story server they had running at the time, and one that had been running for years before I ever saw it. Anyways, I was very kindly led out to a spot that I was glad to have by one of the admins, and she was so helpful in getting me out there. I mean, she was my protector, killing wolves for me and killing drifters, leading just a brand new, absolute nobody, nothing noob on the server, which means I had absolutely nothing. Anyways, she was very kind. Took me out to a nice place. But there were so many things that I didn't know then that I've learned since about Vintage Story and about where I would like to pick for a home and all those kinds of things. No, just, okay. Anyways. Spot where I set up base at, it was totally claystone. Nothing wrong with that. But what I didn't know, we got there literally in the middle of the night, and as I said, we had fought wolves and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Alright, well, we didn't, but there was lots of wolves killed along the way by my friend. Oh, I've never asked her if I could talk about her, so I'm not going to mention her name, but she's one of the admins. Been around a long time. Anyways, what I had no idea of was that I was totally surrounded by caves. I'm going to see if I can find the opening for this, and while I'm at it, find more iron. Look at that. So there were caves everywhere, and I had played plenty of Vintage Story before, was playing with a mod called No Monsters, and it did exactly as the name implies. There were no monsters. There were no wolves. There were no drifters. I don't know if locusts were in the game yet. As far as I know, they weren't. So every night, this poor little noob, it's me, should probably go up. Let's find the top of this thing. I would have all these drifters pour out every night, every stinking night. And just attack. Wow, look at this place. So I got attacked every night. And as I said, I was playing with a no monsters mod. So I was totally... Alright, I'm going to go get rid of these rocks. And then we'll come back. So I was no good at combat because I hadn't been fighting. I hadn't been learning how to fight them. So here I was, you know, trying to survive. And one of the reasons, literally one of the reasons that I wanted to play on a server was because I wanted to see if I could play without, quote, cheating. Because, unfortunately, my son that introduced me to the game also introduced me to creative mode, which I knew of from sorry, I'm really distracted right now. From Minecraft. I don't have room to carry any more stuff. We'll come back. So I'd already known about creative mode, so I was using it. I mean, I was playing single player. Didn't matter what I did. Whatever it was I did, it was okay. Huh? Oh, keep going. Anyways, so I was playing without monsters. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. But, you know, it's just me, single player. You know, no one to answer to, nothing. But one of the reasons I joined the servers because I wanted to see if I could play without going into creative. And see if I could survive the monsters, which none of those things were happening naturally in my single play worlds. We hit the top, huh? Well, so there I was. In a place just totally surrounded by caves. And like I said, every night come crawling out of the woodworks. Those old drifters did. And I just died repeatedly. I never had the chat open. I never read anybody. I now knowing the community, I guarantee there were people offering every day to help me, but I had never played on a server, any server. I mean, I played Guild Wars, which was an MMORPG. Well, not an RPG. I don't know, whatever it was. So I played on that, but, you know, there wasn't Discord and all that, and That was the first time I was playing online with other people. Anyways, point is, I didn't open chat for about 3 months after I joined the server. And what I didn't know was that every time you joined, these people were so awesome. Every time somebody joined, they would welcome you back on. Not every player, right? But there was a core group. That's how they greeted you. And never had the chat open. I wasn't there for that. I didn't know anything. I was still learning. I was learning how to play the game without cheating. I was learning how to kill the monsters. And I am not a combatant. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at combat. I've become better because I've played so much of this, and I've had lots of opportunity to learn and grow, and so now I don't fear any of that. I mean, I certainly have respectful fear of the monsters. But now I've developed enough skill to, I mean, if you go and look at my other Let's Play that I'm currently still recording for, I mean, I have a temporal storm arena for killing the drifters, so we've come a long ways. And I'm very happy about that. Okay. So for me, in the end, just summarize, not that anybody's looking for that. Whatever color is Aura Fury, and I bleed that color. I'd like to qualify that statement. It's not because of the people that own it or the people that run it. It's because of the people that were there when I joined the server and that continued to be there. And so many of those people are still around. And it's just a great place to be. I've never been around group that was like people from Aura Fury, the community. Okay, so now would ever be topped in my experience. So that's just way beyond anything or any direction I was going with anything. But since we got there, I guess that's how I want to summarize it. These people took me in and cared about me. And the environment was just such that it's pretty awesome. So there, that's enough said about Aura Fury. They're not perfect. They're whatever. It's about the people for me, and that's just how it'll be. I keep. It's hard to remember or keep straight what my priorities here should be, because this isn't the only world that I'm playing on, and so kind of and their objectives are completely different one from another. Well, let's do some pro picking in here. trace amounts. Well, that could be true. Every block I break is going to have another piece of hematite behind it. Is that the deal? So far, the answer to that question is yes. And this would be what I would do on any server, what I'm doing right now. Not any server. On any world, this is what you do. You get your pro pick out, and you check, and you look for, well, what, if anything, did I leave behind? Believe me, it can make a big difference. Oh, medium hematite this way. Well, let's check what it says right here, because you might get bigger. So there's large. So now my expectations are high. Large is an impressive word when it comes to iron deposits. Large is a big deal. Of course, it was trace over those other areas, and here it was large. Saw medium, but I better look into this a little bit farther, and bada boom, bada bang, large. And here we're just grabbing more. So the people of Apiary have my total endorsement, and in this case, I want to be clear, I'm talking about the community. I was, for a while, I had the title of Director of Vintage Story Servers on Apiary. So yeah, I was an admin, was involved in testing for updates and all of those things, and I am proud to say that I actually did create the Mystic Wind server, which was very, very successful. It was the successor to the server, or the world that I had joined, that had run for 3 years. It ended up getting named Ancient Paths. And yeah, Mystic Winds. Extremely proud of that server. It was when we were upgrading to 118 that I stepped down from that position and let others take over. It was time for them to do what they were capable of doing. And while the ownership of Apiary always have an interest in vintage story and what goes on, doesn't matter what your title is. There's a board of directors, because they are a non-profit organization. They are a legal corporation, a 501c corporation, which one of the nice things about that is that anything you donate, check with your tax professional, is tax deductible. Anyways, yeah, they keep a close eye, and I did not have unilateral power, and that's how it's always going to be. And but on Apiary, I mean, they care about what's there. They care about how the worlds are constructed and what mods are there and not there, and they seek to have a certain level of certain level of... They make sure that there's... Oh, crap. Alright, this is why I take all these stupid blocks off. They make sure that a certain level of integrity is followed. And if you don't meet that criteria, then as part of the group that runs the server, you if you can't live up to that standard, then you're gonna be there. Alright, I feel like I lost. Alright, you're coming down, you're coming down, you're coming down. Everybody's coming down. So good for them. I'm glad they have standards that they hold to. Awesome. But it's the community that I will never forget, right? That's the part that I fell in love with, alongside with Vintage Story itself, which I do love. So yes, that's kind of my story. I learned how to play authentically on Apiary, which is, as I said, that's one of the reasons why I joined in particular. Not Apiary. I didn't know anything about Apiary except that I'd seen videos of people's playing on Apiary. That's how I was introduced to Apiary. And so I put in my app to join, and they accepted my app, let me come and play on their server, which was really cool. It was a great experience. Unlikely to be replicated anywhere else. And while I may not always play on Apiary, I do keep an eye on it. I pay attention to it. It's important to me. And that's how I intend for it to stay. Important to me. Boy, you didn't expect all this nonsense when you started watching this. But, you know, why not, I guess why not share my story with, oh my gosh, where am I? You know, why not share my story a little bit with you? I'm actually a private person, if I won't, but I'm certainly happy to open up and share certain things that I feel are important to me that might be of value to other people. So there you go. So if you want to play on a great server, my friends are still playing on Apiary. And if I'm playing on the server, I'm playing on Apiary. And I do go and play on the server because that's where the people that I've learned to love are at. I did say love, didn't I? Because that's what it is. There's a lot of people I love. These aren't my BFFs or whatever, I don't know. I have no idea. None of that's important to anything that I'm saying. Me. Stuff that's important to me is that you want a good community, and if you can be part of a good community, check out Apiary. They're not just about Vintage Story either, by the way. Last I looked, they had 11, I don't know how many games they're running servers for, but they had like 11 servers running. Minecraft, I don't know, you'd have to go look. I really only paid attention because I only had interest in Vintage Story. when I was introduced to Vintage Story by my son, my oldest son, it took about, I don't know, 10 seconds before I realized that, yeah, I wasn't going to be playing Minecraft anymore. I'm not bagging on Minecraft, but my experience with Minecraft, very different. Let's get out of here. And what is that difference? Well, I would play for hundreds of hours on Minecraft, about 300 hours onto my world, and then the world would be corrupted, and then I'd have to start over. After you do that enough times, yeah, kind of sours you. Never played on a server, as I said. Apiary was the first server I ever played on, so... Woo! Aren't you lovely, Rift? Not. Wow. There's still more down there, people. 'Tis the nature of iron deposits. These aren't hot enough to do anything with. Yeah, whatever the temperature was, it wasn't hot enough. They're not glowing. They're not hot enough. That doesn't mean we can't create stacks of them. Alright. Wow. How did we get on that subject, Wolf? Well, just started talking about some stuff, and that's where it took us. Took me. And you were brought along for the ride. Grains, I mean. Got some bread here. Whoop-oo, 6 hours worth. I gotta find food. Gotta find more food. Can't just be a protein-only diet. So, grab a spear and add to what I have. And this force has done well by me, but just to the, well, if that's south, it's west, so you know, to the north over there, that's served me up with lots of berries and stuff. So there's food around, but what I'm having a really hard time finding are grains. The berries I'm getting from here and there. Good grief. Oh my gosh. What a horrible place. As far as, find your words, LoneWolf. Whatever. There's just too much crap there. How's that for my words? The vegetation is just too dense. Vegetation wasn't the word I was trying to pull out, but vegetation works perfectly. Okay, well, I don't think I've actually gone out this way. Oh, in my mind, this is west. That's east. Well, if that's west, the sun should be over there. If this is south, that's east and that's west. So this can't be south. This must be north. I don't know. Everything's kind of dim right now. Why wouldn't it be? It's 10 o'clock at night. Thank you for not falling down there. That's right, I left cranberries back there. Yeah, I mean... Whoa! Well, hello. Glad I didn't follow you. They have grains, whatever they are. I'm picking up any grains. Moose. 2 of them. I will, 3 of them. There. That's what I expect to see, is 3 of them together. That's been my experience with them. What did I see over here? Nothing. I saw nothing. Oh. So base is back over that way now. So I'm north, south, east, or west of it. That's the darkest sky, and that's, I don't know. Whatever it is, it is. I'm not going to worry about it. For the berries, thank you, cranberries. Then we got red currants. And I really only want 1 berry at a time. 1 fruit at a time. We have gone very far in this direction. Not very far, but we've come a long ways this direction. So to get home, we gotta go in that direction. Belt over here. Not ready. Okay. Yes. Duh. This I'll happily eat. Yes, aren't we just so grateful to have the temporal rifts? Oh, wait a minute. Heck, I am. Remember when such things didn't exist? I think I remember when temporal storms didn't exist either. But I could be wrong. Cornflower, how I love thee, let me count the ways. Oh man, wolf singing? Yowza. Let's not get that started. I don't see anything up there. Definitely have fruit going on back this way. That's good to know. Oh, dude, rifts. Very high rift activity. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. How about very high rift count? So far the rift activity isn't showing. Don't need it to. Not trying to jinx it. Well, we're not the food productive areas like we were before. So let's get back to where there's food. More likely food. Oh, we've got berries. That's fantastic. Oh, you moose. You meese. You... knows? Who cares? I mean, it's not important enough for me to worry about right now what multiple moose are called. Looks like more cranberry. Because it is. I'm not making flax bread, by the way. That's just not on the menu. Stuff that's just nasty. Just contains no. Oh, come on, moose. You can't occupy every part of this area, can you? And I don't want you to. And then there's another one. They seem to have a very long range with their senses. So they detect you from greater distances is what I'm saying. It's a lot of cranberry. Right now, since it's what I have an abundance of, that's what my no reason to eat it other than I have so much of it, and of course don't have so much of the other things. Hey, here's some flax. And that just gave me 30 satiety. Well, we have more fire clay. But I do know we're just killed that. You killed that little baby bunny? You're a beast. Little fox boy. Kind of a jerk, really, is kind of how I feel about the whole thing. Alright, vegetables. What are vegetables? Otherwise known as vegetables. Is a mature grain? Excellent. You're not there yet, but you are, and you are. Fantastic. So we're getting some grain. I can make some bread out of that. That'll be good. Well, this has already been a good, productive outing. And just think about it. I haven't mentioned our Fury for the last 10 minutes. Aren't you happy? Our Fury comes up because that's my experience. You're a vegetable. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have more than a stack of this stuff? Maybe I need to stop picking it up for a little bit. So I will. Maybe I should. I'm gonna stop collecting cranberries for a while. I have too many. Awesome. Came past the parsnips. It's alright, we're covering ground. Covered before. Just picked up some more grain. Don't find it all in one pass. I don't find it all in one pass. Whee! That was a... Better make that one, Wolf. Oh, cornflowers. I love you. Oh, get used to it. That's alright. Nice. Something. Is that some mature? Yes, that is some mature. Yeah, I never have to say the name, Wolf. Just say, that's some mature. Don't be specific. The more specific you are, the more likely you are to be wrong. I'm looking over here at flax. I'm sure I've already been here, but what did it hurt me to come back and check it again? The answer is, it didn't hurt nothing. We are not on vegetable path here, are we? I think that's in the forest, but you know, there's a limited number of trees growing mushrooms on them. And they take a long time to grow back. Alright, I want to go get back on this main section here. Kind of head back toward where we're holding up. My temporary base. Do you think I can just go straight back? I cannot. We're adventuring. Got a spot that's got some really important things to me that can't just be left behind. Well, that was helpful. That was very helpful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The turnip patch. Did I get all the mature ones? So now I'm not, I'm not necessarily down on that nutrition bar. Is looking pretty okay now. Problem is, what do I have after this? It's not like my big A farms that I make. There's just more food than you could eat. And it's always ready, right? Either because it's in the farm or because I've laid it up in a cellar. Note the lack of saying that he cooks it, because he doesn't cook it. This is great. I cook bread. I bake some bread. That's what I do. That's Pete, isn't it? Yeah. The normal playthrough style. Be getting some Pete. As it is right now, I've got the brown coal supply right now. So that's working for me. Normal playthrough, no. We go and get the most common materials. Peat would be far more common than any coal. That actually almost looked like some parkour, Wolf. Oh, you had it in you. Well, you know. I don't want to brag. Oh. Did you see what I saw? I have to walk over to it. I have to come over and I have to sit in front of it and I have to smell it. A little bit. I'm over it now. I can let it go. Can you really, Wolf? Oh, I don't know, but I'm going to try. Seem to have done okay so far. Hello, honey. Oh, there's some more of that gorgeous German chocolate sweetness. No, it's not terra preta, but, you know, it is now. Oh, I love it. Ooh, more vegetables. I mean, we're not, you know, we haven't been doing great on grain either. We've just benefited from, you know, what I found a while ago. Pick it up, it lasts a bit, doesn't last forever. So we've been riding the coattails of successful days gone by. The may not take carrots. Got nothing against carrots. But I'm going to grow my flax every time versus growing carrots. Every time. Flax is going to win. Oh, more. So, if and when it's not competing with flax. Oh, come on, Wolf. I know I'm eating all the berries and sacrificing the rest of my nutrition, but that's just how it's going to be. Delighted to find more grain, I can tell you. Just always delighted to find food. Kind of get the feeling that probably maybe ought to go this direction, whatever it is. Now, I came a long way, went a long way this way, but I also came this way too. Last thing I need to do is spend 6 days trying to find where all my iron and things are. But hey, it's what it is. I picked wilderness survival to make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, please don't make me go through some beautiful jungle. How far this way that I thought was south did I go? Are those my mountains over there? No. Wolf. Well, now you truly and in fact don't know who you are. I mean, I went that way quite a bit, but I also went this way quite a bit, so... And I've come back this way quite a bit, too. Blueberries. Oh. Honestly don't know where stuff is at right now. No idea. I have a feel for where I went. Where it's gone. Now we're in a place where I can't even see anything. I remember being around larch trees. I would be delighted to get up high somewhere, but got to be able to see something from up high to make it worth doing. We did have this lake over here. What are you? An Arctic fox? Huh. They're very much not the same biomes. Oh, crap. Okay, I got a wolf. And oh, golly gee whiz, a freaking polar bear. How lovely can that be? Wow. So, maybe I've come this direction a little too far. Crap. Crap, because it's spoiling. Well, we've gone up. We're not in the Arctic right now. Now you could say to yourself, "Look, you want to get home, just die." And you'll respond, not home, but, you know, where I've got all my stuff. Yeah, that's probably true, but it's not sporting. And that's not what I want to do. I am really completely unfamiliar with where I'm at. I honestly don't know. Well, I'm just going by my feel. In my mind, I'm still need to go that way, but I honestly don't know. And I think I've certainly come this way as far as I went that way. With this spot, all this vegetation, can't see a damn thing. Let's see what this can help us, or let us see, if anything. That one's even higher. This one's full of trees. I don't need to face plant a wolf or a bear or lions and tigers. Oh my. Hey, well, so how do you get up to the height to see things? Oh, we ran into something. Well, that wasn't exactly planned. Want to be up, 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 up. And I am up. Whoop, not too far, wolf. But look, stuff's still higher than I am. Well, none of that's right. My best guess is I've gone too far this way and too far this way. want to be losing my ladders in the tree. Can you really expect to get them all back after that, Wolf? Well, I can expect. I can also be wrong. So I have 2 less ladder runs right now than I did when I started. But look at all these sticks. We can make more. We can make far more than we... Alright. That wasn't, you know, a great view of the world, but it was enough to make me chicken of the woods. To give me some thoughts as to where I am. Wolf really likes to play with what got that on for? A map. That's how Wolf likes to play. But I chose to make this more difficult, and yes. Yeah, I don't want to see Mommy or Daddy come chasing after me because you squealed. Now the question is, will Wolf ever find he's left all of his valuables? Ooh, Wolf likes what's going on here. Gives him a chance to actually see something. Other than reputation. Okay, so I'm sure I'm wrong. But this looks like I think it should look like the right, feels like it's the right direction. Oh. Peanuts. We haven't had any peanuts for a long time. It is to restock anything. Feel like this is good. This is positive. Haven't seen anything that I know. This feels good. And there's no reason that I shouldn't think that I'm in the general area. So we're going to go this way. And we'll pick up some mature flax along the way. Not done foraging. Oh, cornflowers, I love you. I don't know anything about this big lake here. I literally know nothing. I know that when I came, whatever this direction is there a sun out somewhere? It's 11. Rift activity is apocalyptic? Well, I hope we don't actually feel it if it becomes, or yeah. I don't want to feel the effects of the apocalyptic activity. Wow. Yeah, I don't Don't know where I am. But this at least feels right. Better. Certainly wasn't in the Arctic. Anybody placing bets? I'm not. I'm also not panicking. That is black screen. Thank you. The cranberries, while oh so wonderful, are not exactly nutrient rich. Alright, come on, wolf. What was that? Oh, okay. Let's see what you can do, old wolf. Those senses to test. Senses, I'm human. Yes, but you're playing a lone wolf. Okay. Oh, lovely grift. Holy crap. No, we don't recognize any of that. This is definitely not exactly right. One less wolf to grow up. None of this looks right. I have no idea where I am. It's okay. Let's get high. Let's go. Be alive. I'm probably so far away that I just am not gonna recognize anything. Wow, that's just really high. This will definitely give me a view as long as I'm not too high to where I can't see anything. So all of this is nothing to do with where I live. But if I'm where I feel that I should be, I mean, honestly, I don't have a freaking idea. I know that that area looks more right than anything I see here. There is absolutely nothing. And I do have max view distance on. Okay, so that's as far as can be seen, as far as the game will show me. All of this is wrong here. All of it's wrong. So I think my plan is I'm going to go along the shore this way. Wolf, you're sure wearing out the durability on that axe. You could just go down and break one and they'd all come falling down. But wasn't this more cool? Yeah, I'm worried about the axe. I don't think I am worried about the axe. Well, I did kill a wolf pup. Now we heard a wolf off in the distance. And last thing I want to do is be eating my grains. I want to make bread out of this stuff. Okay, And there you are, the source of the Hey, honey, congratulations. Not honey as in sweetheart, but okay, I hear you, bees. Fantastic. Fantastic. If I ever get back to my stuff, I've got an oven in there that I can bake with. I've got a bucket to turn it into dough. I've got a quern to grind it into flour. I've got fuel to cook it with. Woo! Brakes on hard. No idea where I am at. I watched Gigi Beyond, and you know, his is always wilderness survival. I don't think he has ventured like I just did most of the time. I mean, I stay around an area, you know, I get to know it well, of course, and I was just around the area that I knew the best. It is all true. That is all true. Somehow there was a moment when I knew where I was at, and then there was a moment when I got turned around. Then I didn't know where I was at. And I remember that moment. Wow. Where in the heck are you, Wolf? Where in the heck are you? Well, none of that's right. None of that's right. These kind of mountains here, these are right. I've got to go this direction now. The only place that looks even halfway reasonably like where I've been hanging out. See a tower up there anywhere? A big nerd pole? No. Not likely to either. Alright, well. Oh, fantastic. I am so grateful for being fed well. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to where all my stuff is. I don't have the chest either. I have absolutely nothing. But what's on me, and that's okay. I'm not, all I'm collecting, all I'm interested in is food. This all feels far better than what I've been seeing. All feels far better than what I've been seeing. Not that I have a clue where I'm at. How well does your computer hold up when you do World Gin like I'm doing right now? Just constantly pressing New World Gin, New World Gin. I'd be pleased with how my computer's holding up. Oh, hello, turnips. You're not what I came over here for, but I'm glad to see you. Wolf, you moron. Not that key. I see some red wine cap here. As we'll add to my collection of vegetables. Oh no, you're gonna stack. I was fine one moment, and then I knew that I didn't know where I was at. But this is, isn't this exactly what I had planned? Just to say, you're adventuring the whole time. And what I'm doing right now, I actually would like to find a destination that I would love to see again. Because my things... Okay, this will be good for me. Okay, we only have time for one breath right now. It just clears everything. Does something. I don't know what it does. Makes me feel something. Absolutely clueless to where I am. Oop, nope. Okay, hi cow. Are we getting into water again? I don't want to come this way. Yeah, that's right. We were just there. It wasn't good then, and it's not good now. It's water. Wow. Well, let's go swim, Wolf. Hey, turnips. Well, being well fed. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm eating. It's over. Seriously. Silver's not what I need. I need my things. Alright, well, feels like what I'm doing is kind of just rinse and repeat here. And I very much want to not be doing this particular. Some peat. There's some more red wine. Red wine cap. Red wine cap. How did I get so screwed up? In real life, I've never been lost. I go out and I don't just go to places that I know. I go out in places that I don't know anything about. Done a lot of hunting, including solo. Never been turned around. This isn't real life. But if you get lost, it's going to be just like what happened to me just now, right? What I've described. I knew exactly where I was. And then I did something. And, you know, that brain in my map no longer knew where I was. Just in that instant. I went from being completely comfortable to, holy crap, where am I? What this is definitely doing is making for interesting video. I don't know if this is interesting. It is genuine though. Whatever it is, it's genuine. It's like a nice hole that I don't want to fall into. Ruin's not a traitor, okay. That was a weird jerk. Not looking for ruins, not looking for treasures, not looking for resources, just food and the location of my thing. That ruin look familiar to you, Wolf? Oh. Whoa! What's that lag? What? There's no way that I jumped from over there to here and made it. Game says I did. Yeah, I could have been here before. No idea, really. That is the honest answer. Can we talk? Oh, well. You're silly. I'm silly and I'm lost. What can he see? He can see to the edge of what the game will show him. So all that watery area now. I mean, I am absolutely, truly, and totally clueless. So this will be fun. It's definitely going to be different. Oh, you going to give me your berries? Boop, 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 boop. There, he dropped them. That was so rude of me. He dropped them, but I didn't take them. Broke that with my knife. That was a silly thing to do. 64 is the number, not 63. Is the number. Alright, so not that way. There's no way I'm going in any direction. If I find where my stuff is at, it'll be because of pure dumb luck. absolutely 100% clueless at this point. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea where my items are. Traveled way too far to have any reason to think that I'm anywhere near where I need to be. Oh, all this stupid water again. The water. Oh, there's. I. Guess what? I know where I am. Guess what else? I don't know where stuff's at. But this is where we were just out here collecting. We had the moose out here. This. I swear this is where we were. I don't have any coordinates to go by. I don't have any landmarks to point out. This absolutely feels familiar. Been here, right? This is I've been here before. This is where we came out wandering, where I got turned around. This is where it happened. This isn't where it happened at the moment that that's not what I'm saying, but I mean, do I know which way is where my things are at? Hell no. Yeah, cluck cluck. No, I still don't know where my items are located at, but we were just at the first time I've seen a familiar place, recognized a familiar place. And no, we didn't come through this stuff. We did not come through this stuff. But this is kind of where it went wrong for me last time too, isn't it? What? What? What did I just eat? Wow. This is what I was intending to eat. Oh, I'm full. Wow. It might be possible to actually get up by that, and then I could break out my ladders. I want to get as high as I can get right here. You say, well, Wolf, what makes you think those were the same moose? Well, I don't think they were the same moose. I think that was the same area, and it triggered in my brain that, hey, come on. Oh, apparently I can't. I should start using obsidian tools, because I can't replace these metal tools. I'm not going to enjoy coming down off this point. It was the moose. Oh my goodness. If I am not the luckiest man. Holy crap. Yeah, Wolf, you're the luckiest man. Well, can I get down? Yeah, I can get down this way. We can get all the way down. Oh, darn, I took some damage. Well, I wouldn't choose to have taken damage, so... Hello, hyena, I see you. You're trying to disguise yourself as a pleasant creature. I know better. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy freaking cow. Yes, Wolf, there is a cow over there. I don't know if it's holy or not. Yeah, well, that might not be what I mean. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. You know what that means? It means I can't believe it. That is beyond incredible. Just like that one moment where I just let go for a teeny little bit and I no longer knew where I was at. It's the same that just happened with the moment of seeing those moose. Okay, how's things? Armor's looking great. I'm still getting most of my protection from these. I don't need to spend my linen on that. You've never met a more lucky person than what you just saw right there. Wow. 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 I am absolutely amazed. And of course, relieved, right? Yeah, of course I'm relieved. We're gonna make some bread, or we're gonna make some flour. I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe. I cannot believe. Somehow that happened. Utterly lost. Utterly lost. So one thing that I learned is it just going what I think is south. Berries out there. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. That's just crazy. just crazy. I mean, what do you even say after something like that? Thank you is certainly something to be said. Who am I thanking? I guess, am I thanking myself? No, I was rightly and truly, totally lost, turned around, and without clue as to where this place right here is located. I didn't panic. Thank you. To yourself. I guess I didn't give up hope. Otherwise, why keep climbing up on ladders? I didn't do the chicken crap thing and let myself be killed by a polar bear. Just so that I'd end up back here. Could have done that. Didn't do any of those things. I mean, I'm not saying, man, look how great I am. No, if I was great, I wouldn't have got lost in the first place. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, what do you say? I don't think there's anything to say. I just... Was this a flower? No, this is grain. I am greatly and truly speechless. It's astounding. That's so fantastic. These need to be turned into these. We have the fuel supply just right around the corner. How much do we have left? Oh, well, whatever that was, it rotted. Spelt grain. Yeah, we grind that up too. Is there any more food? Yes, of course, the peanuts, but just wow. I mean, come on. That just absolutely blows my mind. What just happened? Wow. Wow. That's Wolf don't go speechless. Wolf is speechless. I just don't, I mean, there's nothing to say about it. There's absolutely nothing to say about it. It's just unbelievable. Not because I did anything great. I got monumentally lucky. Okay. Anybody know where I can get some firewood? I don't know how much this actually takes. It used to stop at 6. Okay, still stopped at 6. But it also used to require minimum of 4. Pretty sure it's fired on less than 4. I don't know. I have no idea. Unbelievable. I am just... Let's just sit a spell. We'll cook however much this will cook, and then we'll put some more logs in it. The stove doesn't last real long. No, it doesn't last long at all. Maybe I should have left it at grain. But I'm so grateful to get back and be able to make bread. Because there's no way I'm going to eat all this bread. I'm thinking, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh, I'm just thinking out loud here with you. I'm thinking, make me a storage vessel. Put it underground. Get stuff preserved. Holy crap, 101.5. My problem with this is that feels more permanent base-ish. I guess it's no different than what I'm doing here and what I did at the first trader that I stopped at and made copper. I don't know. I'm gonna mull on it. I know one thing, this stuff just is not going to hold up. Not with these temperatures, for sure. Anyways. Oh. You gotta post a comment on there and tell me what you think of all this. This is just ridiculous. I really want to hear comments on nonsense that I just did. You don't have to, of course. If I've ever done one thing that was worthy of comment, it was that, and it was luck. I mean, there's nothing else to say for it. It was luck. I mean, I used whatever. It was luck. I used whatever wits I had about me to try to help me. But I can't chalk it up to skill. I mean, if those moose didn't trigger that memory, we're not finding this place. And we weren't that far away. Oh my gosh. I want a mod that will tell me Cartesian direction and degrees. And I don't need it to be every degree. I mean, 15 degrees, whatever. But I would love that. I'm not looking for a mini map. I'm not looking for coordinates. But it'd be nice to know what direction. Be nice to know the direction. So it's 7, almost 8 a.m. Sun is obviously coming up this way. It's east, if that's east. Yeah, that's south. I mean, I have felt very confident about that before. When I was out in the middle of nowhere, clouds and the sun just wasn't helping me identify my direction. Oh, my clay's still here. Oh, that's great. I still have clay. Oh, that's great. That'll make it easy to make a vessel. Obviously, we got the pit kiln here. But I did just make a scythe, an iron scythe, which will be wonderful for collecting grass with. I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm going to make a vessel. And I think I'll be okay. This is not my permanent base, but this is where my respawn point was set. I had no intentions of ever coming back here. But a big, gigantic brown bear took care of that. Killed me, and here I popped up again. I'm really grateful to have a whole heck of a lot more iron. Finding iron, I mean, that's not... You don't just step outside and, oh, here's iron. I felt extremely lucky. One on the Pro Pick said, hey, hematite. And we found the darn stuff. If you go back and watch my series when I'm playing on my 1.18.15 created world that I'm now playing in 1.19.7, you go back and watch when I'm doing it with 18.15. There's a cave that I ended up nicknaming the Cave of Misery. That had the great readings that this one had. And I pincushioned that stupid place. And I found this cavern that is now known by me as the Cave of Misery. Anyways, you go look to see how when you get a reading like I got here, it doesn't mean squat. I found copper for days in there. Reading like that just doesn't mean squat. So this is not going to stay hot for all of the dough that I have to bake. And so when we're done with this, I'm going to make a vessel with my blue clay that's sitting here. Then we'll put it in the pit kiln, fire it up, and then we'll come back and we'll bake more bread. And at some point I'll have a storage vessel that I can put underground. That'll hopefully help preserve my stuff. I still can't believe I found the place again. I don't even know what you say. I mean, how did that happen? Yes, I have a good sense of direction. It's different in the game. And I do play with a map and coordinates. That's how I play. Play with the mini map and the big map. Oops. That's how I play. Oh, it's not that I don't play without those tools. I absolutely do. And I look at that map all the dang time. And it's not a joke when I'm playing on here and I'm going, yeah, well, let's open the map. Oh, no, I can't. Well, that's because I live with that world map because it provides all kinds of good information. And I use it to help me decide which direction I want to go, you know, what kind of resources might be here or there. Love to have a map that shows me where bauxite is. Who wouldn't love to have steel, right? Who wouldn't love to have steel? And in a play style like this one, steel would just be beyond the pale. So if we're doing these 4 each, well, that means, I mean, I've done 7 bakings already. This is the 8th one. And my experience tells me that down to 160, no, you have to put something in, and if it's still at 160 at the end, right, you'll successfully have baked your whatever. I don't expect to get another round of baking with this temperature. Although maybe because it's so stinking hot outside, this is holding temperature better. I would not expect to have I don't know. This baking a lot of bread on those 6 logs. And I guarantee I've seen the temperature drop from these ovens much faster than it is right now. That's my impression. But what do I know? Unbelievable. I mean, that's 9 rounds, right? I mean, I'll be stunned, amazed, and super pleased if it can bake this 10th round. Temperature is just not dropping. It's got to be because it's so stinking hot. I mean, it's 112 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Where I stand, sit, squat. Oh, there's my ram back. Over on the right. He comes around and yeah, we're not going to try another batch, by the way, because we're 169 right now. I'm just not going to waste my time. I can't believe that we're going to get 10 batches out of this. 10 separate cookings. It's just ridiculous. I'm tempted. I'm not going to do it. Hello, Ram. You know, as long as you don't come and headbutt me, we'll get along. But you come over here with an attitude, we're going to have problems. I mean, I will try to give you space. Yeah, I'm just ruining your playground here, aren't I? I will come over here and do my little clay forming. And try to let you have what you need. So storage vessel. He just lays down right there. That ram's awesome. So theoretically, I should have 2 pieces of clay left. Just looking at the total clay required versus what I have. One or 2, I don't know. Hard to get the timing just right. One's the answer. Seems like oh, you got your lady friend here. Well, isn't that sweet? You 2 on a date? I don't think there's any. I did make a side. Put my 1 piece of clay back in there. Back in there, whatever. Put it in there. And now we have a scythe, and getting grass will, even though I have an absolute hate relationship with the scythe. I'm not stupid. I just think it could work better than it does. Okay. Alright, so he's wandering off. I wonder what she's doing. See, I killed something up there. I left the bones. I don't know what it was. Probably a cow. Who knows? Just maybe make a stack. Get a stack. More than a stack. Fine. Fine, be that way. Okay. Whatever. Just come on, get in here. Get in here now. Sticks. Probably not enough. Or is it 8? It's 8. You just won't normally find me using brown coals on my pit kilns. Because I know how to be patient. Can be patient. I know how to be patient. But I usually don't use the better fuels. But I've got more charcoal just over yonder. Alright, let's get some more logs. Oh, come on, I want to put it away. So if the last baking was any indication, then this will bake everything else I have. Yep. 1, 2, 3.5 rounds is all we've got to do to have it all baked, so it'll bake up 13 hours and 29 minutes, so that's 27 minutes in real life before that's done. Alright, so we're going to end the... I'm going to try to speak. We're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I have had fun playing, and my jaw is still on the floor, and at some point I'll pick it up. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate all those who already have. I'm very grateful for it, and I'm humbled by it. If you like a video, please click on that like button and help YouTube promote the videos that you like, because there's other people out there that would like the same videos that you do, and YouTube putting it in front of their face might make that happen. Please do post comments for me on my videos. I especially really want to hear what you all were thinking as I was playing this. This was just ridiculous. As always, however, watch the next one with me, won't you? Thank you and goodbye.